What's up, y'all? So we're back talking about MMA. Do not worry, guys. I did not forget about Lopez versus Silva. It was just one of those weekends, where you make your picks on a fight, you get really busy, then you're out and about, and you forget the fight is on. This weekend, I had friends over. They were in town, and we all went out to dinner on Saturday night, and I was like, oh, I'll just open up my phone. I'll just watch ESPN in the background while we're out at dinner. I got 2 fights left until Diego Lopez, Gene Silva. I'll be good. So we go over, we head to the restaurant. It's one of those like outdoor restaurants with like a courtyard and a green space. And we're out there and we're talking. And my buddy, he starts talking to me about his truck. And he's like, yeah, and then the carburetor came out. And then the accelerator went up. And the guy put it on a jack and the wheels spun. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, yeah, wow, yeah. Yeah, crazy. And then it hits me. Oh my gosh, the fight is on. And I open up ESPN Plus on my phone as fast as I can. And I see them shaking hands like this.
Come on now, dog. No, God!
Oh my God.
I should have just kept my pick, man. I was going Diego Lopez the whole way. And then at the last second, I saw the odds were just like crazy in Gene Silva's favor. And I switched my pick at the last day. I knew in my gut that Diego Silva was a higher level fighter than Gene Silva. I could see the momentum going of the fighting nerds falling one after one after one. I gotta always listen to my gut. Always listen to your gut. But it gave me an idea for a video. Top 15 worst ways to go out in MMA. Gene Silva went out in a pretty bad way. He went out by spinning elbow, and it made me wonder, what are the other top 15 worst ways to go out in MMA. Maybe they're the most painful, maybe they're the most humiliating, maybe they're the most embarrassing, just scary, life-altering. These are my top 15. So we're gonna start number 15, and number 15 is gonna be like not as bad. Spinning wheel kick, category gong. Meaning, when I say category, this is like the sound effect that happens when you get hit by this attack. So spinning wheel kick, yeah, you feel like the Taco Bell commercial just went on. What just happened? In my cheesy crunch wrap, you wake up, everything smells like nachos, you're in the hospital, and you're thinking, what just happened, right? And I got this at 15 because it is one of the most brutal ways to get knocked out. But at the same time, you don't see it coming, and you just kind of wake up in a hospital gown, There's been some days at work when I wish somebody would come up and wheel kick me, and I just wake up a few hours later. That's literally, I get to go to sleep on company time. Honestly, there's been some work days where I'd prefer a spinning wheel kick to the head than to keep dragging along at what I'm doing. But this is at number 15 for a reason. It's not it is one of the most brutal ways, but it's not the most brutal, humiliating. You can go back to your friends afterwards and they're not going to laugh at you. They're going to be like, wow, that guy was a ninja, dude. What the heck? Now this next one, armbar, category. It's probably one of the more painful ones, and it could be up higher. This should be up higher, especially, yeah, I messed up already. Look at that. Armbar should be higher. It hurts even if they don't break your arm. I can't even imagine what it feels like when they do break your arm. And then even like the walk away from this, like, oh, you're standing there and the judge is holding your other hand, like he's holding your good hand because your other hand is just dangling. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That's a little worse than getting a spinning wheel kick and you just don't even stand up there for the decision. They're just wheeling you out and you're catching some Z's, man. You're catching some Z's. Those can count towards your 8 hours. Your aura ring is probably going crazy, man. Getting a high score on your aura ring. Next one, I hate this one. In jiu-jitsu, this is the bane of my existence, and I hate the guillotine. And what makes the guillotine awful is that, like, you feel like you're gonna die. like maybe I just haven't been in enough guillotines to be comfortable. Oh, category. No. But you feel like you're gonna die in a guillotine. Look at this guy. It looks like he's going to die. And could you imagine, like, you're training in jiu-jitsu in a neighborhood gym, like in a shopping center, and you have some car mechanic doing this on you? It's not a professional. It's just like a 3rd grade math teacher. And he's practicing this move on you. And neither of you guys have insurance. Like, what are we doing here? What am I doing with my life in this jiu-jitsu class? And then imagine you're in an MMA fight. How do you recover from this? I've watched too many Batman movies For me to ever be comfortable in somebody's guillotine, I just feel like I'm one little twist, one little hip thrust away, and it's lights out forever. The guillotine is so scary, bro. But because it's a choke, the guy doing the guillotine on you does it clean, it's kind of painless. There's not many chokes on this list because chokes they're just painless. They're just humiliating. The worst thing about a choke is you're embarrassed. You're like, oh, that guy just caught me like I was a friggin' bull in a rodeo. 20,000 people just saw me get wrangled like a steer. That wasn't fun, but yeah, I got that at 13. 12, I just have to put this because it pissed me off. Zhang Min Yang and Johnny Walker, he fell to a calf kick KO. Category, my leg. This one is one of those humiliation, but it also, you got to think about it. For you to be in a full-fledged fight with somebody and they kick your calf to the point where you have to quit. You got to get down on one knee like the finale of Love is Blind and say, I'm done. This is over with. That must hurt that must really hurt. If we have any kickboxing MMA guys, how bad do calf kicks really hurt? I've never really taken a clean calf kick. I'm sure a lot of y'all who bet your hard-earned money on Gene Silva would love to give me a calf kick, but I don't know what it feels like. It must be extremely painful, and it must be super embarrassing to have to say, no, I can't do it. I cannot do it anymore. Now, this next one, this is where these finishes start getting like serious. Not like a spinning wheel kick isn't serious. These next finishes, we're starting to get in the top 11, top 10. Knees to the body. Category. I can't imagine the feeling of like having the air knocked out of you and also taking a liver shot at the same time. I could have put a body shot, like a hook to the body. I've heard that that's one of the most painful ways to go out. But a knee, it's like a knee has like 10 times the force of a punch. And to take that to the ribs and to lose all your, it's just one of the worst feelings in the world. And there's no like tough way to go out. When you take a knee to the body, all these guys, the toughest guys in the freaking world, they take a knee or a body shot and they go down, they all look like you look wimpy, dude. You go from the Incredible Hulk to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. When you take a knee to the body in the right spot, it's over, dude. If your girl sees you get finished like this, that's one of those nights where she just kind of rolls over to the other side of the bed and says, all right, good night. And just, oh gosh, right? You see a grown man get hit like this and drop to a knee and say, you just feel bad, man. I really feel bad for Bo Nickel just looking at this picture. Oh boy. Okay, now what would be worse than a knee to the body? Kimura all the way back to the back of your head, scratching your own back. Now, there's a few reasons why I have Kimura so high up here. 1, the pain index. 2, the humiliation index. Notice where the guy's genitals are resting.
My balls was hot.
Yeah. That does play a role. You get nuts in the face and you get your arm twisted behind you. And if you don't tap, or if you can't tap because your other arm is trapped, a broken arm from a Kimura is one of the most, it's like Tom Segura falling on the basketball court level of gruesome injuries. It's one of the most gruesome bone breaks that you'll ever see in MMA. We haven't seen one in like 10 years. But I still remember like it was yesterday when Frank Mir broke that dude's arm with a Kimura. Category, I would never wish that on my worst enemy, to see them get finished with a Kimura. Also, I'll tell you why Kimura is so high up on here. Because Kimuras are kind of easy to defend. As the attacker, you have to have so much locked up on a guy to actually rip a Kimura and actually get it done. Whenever you see a fight finished through Kimura and the guy like taps and that ends the fight, it's always because there is a massive gap in skill in like grappling or jiu-jitsu between the two guys. Like it's one of the first things you learn how to defend. And it's kind of natural to defend. So that's why it's so high up on here. All right, now next is one of my favorite categories. The spinning back fist category. There's spinning back fist and there's spinning back elbow. Now spinning back fist is number 9. And I'm going to just cheat and tell y'all spinning back elbow category is number 8. Now, spinning back elbow being ranked one higher than spinning back fist is because spinning back fist is kind of like, it's a little more, it's kind of a sissy move.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm not saying like the dudes who do it are but you gotta admit, like when you throw a spinning back fist, it's it's a little bouncy, it's kind of like it's a little sassy. It's kind of like a sassy, like you practice the spinning back fist to like Ice Spice songs. It's really hard to look like a warrior throwing a spinning back fist. But when you land it, it's awful. Like I live for a spinning back fist. But it is, guys, come on, we're all guys here, right? If you did an amateur MMA fight and the dude did a spinning back, that's the sound that the dude is making when he's hitting you with the spin. Yeah. That, like, he whips it back. It even sounds like,
Hey, yo.
It even sounds like kind of, it's just, I don't know, bro. I know I'm not the only one thinking. It's kind of feminine. Didn't Molly Meatball have like 3 knockouts in a row from a spinning back fist? I threw it back and it hit her in the bloody face, mate. But let's talk about spinning back elbow. Courtesy of yours truly, Diego Lopez, ruining everyone's parlay. Do not bet on fights, guys. Stop betting on fights. Just invest your money. But spinning back elbow, I feel like that's the man. Like if spinning techniques had genders, this would be a female technique and this would be a male technique. You just got to hit him with the elbow, dude. Just hit him with the elbow, bro. Diego Lopez did it. Yuri Prohaska did it. Lerone Murphy did it. Carlos Prates did it. Just spin with the elbow, man. Keep it G, man. Keep it G, bro. Category 5. Bounce his head off that canvas. This is also more brutal because they hit harder, man. The elbow is carrying more mass, more force. It's just more brutal. You get hit by a spinning back fist, it might just piss you off. If it hits you in the right spot, it'll knock you out. But you get hit by a spinning elbow, bro, this is how you end up looking, dude. You end up looking like chicken liver. So yeah, man, this is number 8. I would hate to get hit with a spinning back elbow. Especially because, like, usually you get hit by a spinning back elbow when you're coming in and you're like, oh, I got this dude now. He's wide open. All of a sudden you hear Ave Maria playing. You hear people crying. Now, next one, full mount ground and pound. I have this at number 7. This is really bad. Category SOS, save our souls.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
Category SOS, bro. You get put in a full mount, dude. And then I'm also put this high up because there's only 2 ways that I know of in my freaking white belt knowledge. I got 2 stripes though. I mess with you, boy. I got 2 stripes on that thing. But you either give him your back, you turn around, give him your back, or the way you get off is you gotta hip thrust him off, man. You gotta wiggle up, get your hips under him, and buck him off, bro. It's no winning. While you're doing that, he's raining punches from the sky like Gear 4 Luffy Snake Man. He's literally bringing the house down on top of you, and you are in a grappling situation, you're screwed. In a striking situation, you're screwed. Elbow, like he can bring anything down on you he wants. He could put you in an armbar right here. He could put you in a triangle right here. He could spin you around, take your back, put you in a rear naked choke right here. Or he could just bounce your head off the bloody canvas. It's over with. And you're just helpless. You're completely helpless. And you got to stand back. Oh. The worst part is he's going to when the referee ends the fight, he's going to get up off you. And there's either 2 ways. If he hates you, he's going to get up off you and teabag you on the way up. Or if he's respectful and nice, he's going to help. Oh, he's going to lend a helping hand. Oh, you got to take the helping hand. After that hand was just battering you like cake. This is top 10 worst ways to go out in UFC. Now, like we were just talking about boxing last week, there's only a few ways to knock someone out in boxing. And I finally have just a clean punch. And I think this is the worst clean punch that you could be put out by. And that is a clean uppercut. Category gone. And I have the best uppercut in the history of the sport, maybe in the history of all sports. I don't know of a better uppercut than Francis Ngannou hitting Alistair Overeem into Neptune's orbit, into a crescent moon shape. Mind you, Alistair Overeem is like 6'4", weighs 275 pounds. And he hit him and he lifted off the ground. Man, I miss Francis Ngannou, man. Why did they have to mess that up, dude? Just give him health insurance or whatever he wanted, dude. Oh, could you imagine Francis versus Tom? Dang, man. Francis versus John. John versus Tom. Like, we just missed out on so many good heavyweight fights. Anyways, a clean uppercut is awful. I got clean uppercut as number 6, and that is because I think the pain in the moment, you probably don't feel much pain. You just feel like a bell ring. It's like a bell, like a... And then, once again, it's kind of painless. You just wake up later. But I think it's offset. You wake up later, and then as you take a bite into a crisp baguette, or if you're Alistair Overeem, you take a bite into a horse meat burger, and then your front tooth falls out. Oh, and then your bottom tooth falls out. Oh, and then another one. Your molar falls out. That's the worst part about a clean uppercut is you're gonna be walking around looking like Stavros. You're gonna be walking around looking like Stavy. And the worst part, you're gonna have to explain to people, you're gonna be like, yes. So what happened was I was fighting Francis Ngannou, yes, that Francis Ngannou, the big African guy. And yeah, he caught me. He just caught me clean with the uppercut. Yes, I know I've been kickboxing since I was 16 years old, and he's only been fighting since 2019. But yeah, he caught me, and I flew up in the air, and I know that I'm 270 pounds. Yeah, and so now I have a missing tooth, and I'm waiting for my dentist to have some openings. He said he might have an opening next Thursday. So y'all ready for number 5? Now, number 5, in hindsight, I feel like this could be replaced by something else. But I have standing rear naked choke. Category... No. And this is just purely for the humiliation factor. In all honesty, a rear naked choke is painless. But the face you make doesn't reflect like what you feel. If someone has a rear naked choke on you, it's like uncomfortable, so you make that face. And then you're just thinking, oh, it's all over. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move, and then... watch the sky fall till it crumbles. We will stand tall. I get choked out in the last 30 seconds in my fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov. Yeah, this is the end. That's really it, man. And then if you got to tap standing up, that's just humiliating, man. Let's go to number 4. Flying knee. Category. Now, Corey Sandhagen, he has the best flying knee in the game right now. Oh my goodness. Guys, could you imagine? If Corey Sandhagen flatline KOs Merab Dvalishvili with a flying knee later this month, I don't know. That might be the end. It's over, dog. Yeah. But flying knee, category 5, number 4, worst way to go out in a UFC fight. It's multiple factors. 1, the pain factor. I think you would feel it right then. I think a knee is big enough to where you feel the impact, and then hopefully you go out. But if you don't go out, you're going to have the headache. It's going to be throbbing. Your teeth are going to be falling out. Your neck is going to be sore from the whiplash. It's brutal, man. This is honestly like getting hit by a car. On top of that, whenever you get hit by a flying knee, it's because you're going in for a takedown, or you think you're about to get you think you're about to land a nice hook, and then it's just bam. You think you're about to get a nice single leg takedown. Bam. The lower we get on this number, the less funny it gets. It's hard to make these things funny. Because I'm just looking at TJ Dillashaw and just, oh, how is he going to be in 20 years because of this? Number 3 on the list, we have, here's another bad one. Category front kick. Oh, it's written all over your face. Oh. You want to know why this is number 3? It's written all over your face. This is one of those where you lose teeth, you lose brain cells. These people see you on the slow-mo and you look like a 195-year-old man. When you get hit by a front kick, the way you fall, you slump down, and it's just, there's nothing worse. Also, foot, like a big toe is in your face.
Brother,
And unless you're freaky deaky, you don't ever want someone's big toe that close to your mouth.
what's that?
Front kick KO. I mean, I got it top 3 for a reason. Could you imagine inviting your friends to your MMA fight? Whether it's your first MMA fight or your 51st MMA fight, and you get done like this?
What's that, brother?
And then imagine your friends have a picture of you looking like that. Imagine your friends, your group chat has a picture of you and your face looks like that. Some guy from Nashville, Tennessee, his big toe is on your chin, and his pinky toe is wrapped around your jaw. And your group chat, you wouldn't be able to do nothing for the rest of the... If my group chat had a picture of me looking like this, I'd be getting this photo every birthday. Happy birthday, uncle. I know Mr. Candlewax isn't talking. I wouldn't be able to do nothing, dude. Top 3, man. All right, here's another one. This is... Oh. All right, we got a new category. This category, well, let me just tell you what it is. The Twister. Category. Yeah. There is, if you can see what the Twister is doing, his bottom half is facing this way. His top half is facing this way. This is a Mortal Kombat type. Like, you need the Mortal Kombat X-ray vision to see what's going on inside this man's body. I could tell you this is painful. I can tell you this is painful from experience, being a jiu-jitsu guy. I can also tell you it's humiliating. This is a move that you do on somebody, like on the worst day of your life. You go in the gym and you try to do this on somebody else. On the worst day of your life. I'm talking breakup day. I'm talking getting fired day. I'm talking like bankruptcy day. This is one of the most painful, embarrassing, like awful moves. You're basically someone taking a wet t-shirt and wringing it out. That's what you are. You're a wet towel at the end of the wash cycle. Oh, we're wringing out the... Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even like looking at this. I don't like thinking about it. When you're in the gi in jiu-jitsu and someone does a bow and arrow on you, and it just feels like you have a chainsaw going across your neck and your back is being twisted. Twister, it's a very rare submission. Rarely ever happens. I think Damon Blackshear, Korean Zombie, and Bryce Mitchell are the only ones to hit it. That leaves us at number 1. You're probably not going to guess what it is, because it's not something that people do on purpose. It is just something that happens, and it's only happened maybe 4 times in the UFC to 3 different people. Checking the kick, breaking your ankle. Category. It's not much to be explained with this one, why it's number 1. None of these guys, their careers ever... Okay, sorry, I couldn't bear to look at that. Yeah, no one who got their leg checked and broken and snapped in half when they tried to step on it and it bent and the bone touched the ground, none of those guys are okay. None of those guys ever came back the same, ever. And that's why it's number 1. I'm slightly traumatized. Here, I'll show the picture one last time. And we'll go back to... I mean, all these are brutal. I don't even want to... Okay, that's okay to look at while we talk. What do you guys think? Do you guys think my list was accurate? Thanks for watching if you're still here. Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe. I hope I didn't traumatize you too bad. Thanks for watching. This is Flying Squirrel MMA. I'm out. Peace.